Hello, everybody. Looney Farm Guy here with another new mod for Tuesday, March 15th. Well, that's not just one, but it's kind of a pack, actually. So this is Heavy Meadow Rollers by BlendArt Kolchozník Jr. TT Check Modding. 15.35 megabytes to download. And the slots are going to be 5 for this for the units, and 2 each for the single rollers. Now, um, this one's kind of well. There's a lot going on. We have meadow rollers, we have field rollers, and we have a silage roller. Now, there's no way to tell them apart unless you buy them and you color code them like I have here. Because, well, okay, so the description says there's four different kinds. So there's these, which are a unit. These, which have, it's one of 3-part type. Well, I'll show you over here. So you get the ones like this where you have the middle part and then you have hitches on it where you can hook 2 others on each end to make it, well, like the one that you could buy all together. Right? And then a silage roller is just one by itself without the three-part dealio. Now, okay, so where do we find them? So that's a good question, because at first I thought they were just rollers, because here they are under rollers. You get the LVH5, which is this, which has a few options, not a lot of options, just some sign options and a mud guard, just aesthetics and colors. You have all these different colors, which is good because rim colors, kind of muted palette, because they're, oh, sorry, go back in there, because there'd be no other way to tell this apart from the others, but because it's still called a heavy meadow roller, when we're not in grass, we're in field rollers. So, and then you have this one. It has the same. This has the option to have folding left and right, folding arms, or fixed arms with the signs, and then folding left, folding right, or that. So, and then you have the back piece there with the warning signs if you like, and the color options, of course, are the same for all of them. So that's field rollers. Now, if you go over to grassland care, now you have them in here again, and all the same, exactly the same colors, options, and things going on here as we did in there. And then if you go over to silo compaction, here we got an LW1700. It doesn't have the mod hub says SR for silage, but this one does not have that designation. It looks exactly the same as the other ones, except it just doesn't have the warning sign options or anything. It does have a hitch on the back where you could string 2 or 3 of them behind each other, I suppose. Would be tough backing up though. And then the same color options for design color, which is the middle piece, and the main color, which is the frame. All right. Oh, prices. You've probably seen them, but $30,000 for the all-in-one, and then $10,000 for the trailed middle piece, and $7,500 for each of the trailed add-on pieces. And I do believe, yeah, it's the same for that. And the silo compaction unit is $10,000. All right. Having said that, because there's a lot going on. Now, word of warning. If you buy the field roller, it's not going to roll grass. If you buy the grass meadow roller, it's not going to roll a planted field. If you get the silo compaction one, it's not going to do anything except compact silage. All right. So let's hook it up first. And I have I have two of them in the field. And then I have a silo compaction test set up as well. Now, oh, you cannot fast farm with these with the attachments that I tried. As do rollers rollers just don't. So unfold roller L1 and X. Puts the little signs out. It takes a minute. But they lower. I guess they lower slowly because they're probably really heavy. And they have weights on the sides too and everything. So that's it, and it's going to sink down a little bit. But as you drive, it shows it's rolling. Well, it's kind of on the ground, but it's not. Oh, excuse me. It's not in operation mode. Once you drop it by pressing L1 and circle, that's where you hit the 9 miles per hour. Oh yes, 9 miles per hour working speed. You lift it again, then you can get it into basically transport mode, and that's basically the only options. All right, so as I oh that's just going to roll away, isn't it? Yes. To hook these up, you get the middle part, and we can detach these others. Oops. There we go. So once you have that, you just back up to it, and the icon will pop up, and you hook them up. You can only go 9 miles per hour anywhere you go. There is no lift or lower with these. So if you're going to use these, you're not going to get around anywhere fast. They stay on the ground, and you will be traveling at 9 miles per hour maximum speed. Just so you know. I don't know why you would use those, but if you want to use them, that is what you need to do. All right, so not that way, this way. So this is the field roller one. As you can see, the worker was working it quite happily, and we'll let him go. As you can see, it's making those little ridges in the field so that you know it has been rolled. And if we take a look at needs rolling, turn those off, turn off the lime. Well, it's not showing it because it's not seated, but as you can see, the worker is doing it, and it's doing that ridged kind of thing going there. So let's just stop him for a minute and go over to the grass roller, which lowered, and as you pull forward, it basically like mulches the grass more or less, and it gives you a fertilized state. So as you can see here, fertilized 100%, over here fertilized 50%. So rolling a grass field will give you a state of fertilization. Now let's and just to show you, so this was the field roller. If I go over to the grass with this, now As you can see, it's lowered, not doing anything. So that's where the problem lies in. There's no way to know which one is which because they're both exactly the same model name. You look at it, it says it's the Lizard LVH5, and this is the Lizard LVH5. There's no way, there's nothing to tell you which is which until you actually try to start using it. So that's my beef with this one. All right, now on to the compaction. As you can see, we have 0 compaction on here. We're going to run over it with the exact same tractor, just by itself. And we're going to see how fast it compacts. That's 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. So 6 passes gave us 11%. All right. So already we're at 7% with 1 pass. There we go. We didn't even make it 2 passes, and we're already at 11, 15. Yeah. So so yes, indeed, it works. It's a little bit. I would probably drive forward with it, and then turn around and go back over it forward without backing up is probably the best technique with something like that. Right. Yes. Oh, and it has rolled away. So be careful. If you don't fold it, it just takes off on you. I think I've covered everything. I hope I didn't miss anything. Yeah, so beware if you get 2 of them, one for rolling a field, they're not going to do, they might compact silage. If we want to double duty them like that, we could try that. Let's just see if it, we'll just take this one. If you can bear with me for a moment, just to say I tried it. We'll run this over and see if it's if it well, makes a difference. We've seen how fast the other one did it, right? So let's get. Actually, we'll just use this. We'll use the same one because this other tractor might be a little different. So I'll put him aside, use the same tractor, and put it down on the ground. Yep, they're in at 9 miles per hour. Well, it does look like it's yeah, okay. So you can use it. It is going up fairly quickly. I don't know if I don't know if it's the best compactor, but you can definitely use it to help you compact if you like. So yeah, it's probably definitely heavy enough. And it flattens it out too. Spreads it out real nice. It's kind of like a leveler too. That's what I find the rollers tend to level everything out while they're doing it as well. All right, so yeah, I guess we'll stop here. There you have it. That's the heavy Meadow rollers pack actually. Field roller, grass roller, and silage compactor by BlendArt Kolchozník Junior TT Check Modding. 15.35 megabytes to download. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's just a game. So till next time, bye for now.